No one ever seems to really talk about this. The black dwarfs and the Snow White Princess. Black dwarfs worship the thin white princess to the fat white princess, whether she's pretty or ugly. These black dwarfs are ridiculous. They really are. Who's raising these black dwarfs? And I don't mean black dwarf as in a short black guy. He can be tall and educated. He can be the black woman's dream man. But he's a hidden black dwarf. I'm sorry, black woman. He is a black dwarf. It's not your fault. You're not educated about these black dwarfs. They will hold the Snow White Princess in a high regard. A very high regard. Especially if they have a Snow White Princess. It's a shame. It really is. They will get really defensive of their Snow White Princess. They will. Even defensive against a black woman. They will lay down their life to protect the Snow White Princess, but sadly not a black woman. Black women, you have to stop raising snow. You have to stop giving birth to these black dwarfs and start giving birth to black men. These black dwarfs are ruining black people. They're ruining the black progression. With these black dwarfs, we'll never get anywhere. One black dwarf compared black love with interrelationship. No, let me say that again. Interracial relationship. He really did. And another nigga got mad at the fact I said black women ain't raising children because the black dwarf is with a Snow White Princess. That's just an example of how the black dwarf can get highly defensive of a Snow White Princess. It really is a shame. How do you get rid of a black dwarf? There's not just one black dwarf. There's a lot of black dwarfs. A black dwarf will say it's okay for white people to kill black people. That's sad. It really is. In one of my videos, weaves or no, I can't remember what was the title of it. It's weaves or black men must go. That will give you more further detail on the black dwarfs. Well, no, it won't really give you further detail on the black dwarfs, but it will tell you truthfully that You're not raising black men, you're raising black dwarf. It's just the black dwarf is not in that video. Black women, you have to stop raising black dwarfs. There's no reason why a black dwarf should worship a Snow White princess and not a black woman. Yeah, that black dwarf has to have respect for the black men out here. You have to have respect for black men. Both black women and black men. There are those black men that will agree with me on the black dwarfs. But the question is, how do you combat a black dwarf? How do you get rid of a black dwarf? You can only do that through black consciousness and black awareness. This goes to both black men and black women. Black men will know how to get rid of a black dwarf. But black women, you can't go in with emotions. I'm sorry, you just can't. Don't take this part in disrespect. You can't attack a black dwarf with weave on your head either. Do not, please, don't take that in disrespect. Just don't. You can't attack a black dwarf with ratchetness, ghetto-ness, and hood ratness. I'm not trying to disrespect you or offend you, but this is common sense. Because these black dwarves, there are those of them that are educated. They are highly educated. It's sad that there are those black people that consider the black dwarf an intellectual. They do. But the black dwarf isn't. Calmness and patience beats a black dwarf. You can take the black dwarf, but you have to have awareness of yourself. Have awareness of self. Death to the black dwarfs.